Once a giant, always a giant. For me, it's only a giant.
What's up YouTube, Diggy546. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you want more sports content. Like the video if you like the video, and I won't tell if you click that bell. But let's go ahead and get into this. So to start it off, type down in the comments, how many games do you think Evan Engram will play this year? And how many yards do you think he'll have? He'll serve a large role in Jason Garrett's offense this year. Jason Witten a couple of years ago, not a couple, probably like 10 to 12 years ago, was getting 1,000 yards in this system. I think at that point they had Terrell Owens, so he was getting 1,000 yards with a dominant receiving threat. Evan Engram doesn't have a dominant, solidified #1 receiver. He has a chance to be that guy, like how Travis Kelce was before Tyreek Hill started to break out. So I think he's going to get a lot of targets this year. He's going to be a #1 target off of most of those play actions, being at that tight end spot. He'll be the closest to the quarterback off of a play action. You know, you run a bootleg and the tight end is usually about 10 to 15 yards down the field. So I think he's going to get a lot of targets. I think he's a great, talented route runner, and I think he's getting better at blocking. So Judge had a lot of glowing things to say about Evan Engram. He described him as talented, as coachable, as someone who works hard, and someone he's not really a diva receiver. He's not a wide receiver. Everyone wants to move him to wide receiver, but he doesn't fit that diva receiver mold. He's been showing up as a high motor guy, a guy who's getting his teammates hyped, a guy who's a leader, and he's been rehabbing that injury, I think an ankle injury, and he's been full go. The past couple of days in practice, he's been making a lot of plays, like the play I showed at the beginning of this video. So Evan Engram is full go, and I can't wait to see him this year. So obviously the biggest part of this is that he's going to have to be able to stay healthy. If he can't stay healthy, none of this matters. I think he'll play 15 or 16 games this year. I think this is the year where he pops, where he shows up as that top tight end, and I think he can do it. As long as he plays 14 to 16, I think he'll be a Pro Bowler. But those are my thoughts on that. If you guys want more content about the Giants training camp, about the offseason, about anything to do with the Giants, as well as a preview to the Steelers game coming up in a couple of weeks, definitely check out my other videos. I just made a video on Joe Judge yesterday. You can check that out, about him disciplining the players and the coaches. Really interesting video. Definitely look at that. But until next time, this is Diggy546, and I'm out.